are we talking about a star witness here? Are we talking about a mystery witness? Explain to us what's going on with this trial.
Well, it's kind of the first glimpse we're going to have into some of the story that both sides are going to tell. And so Ravi Trehan, who was he has kind of an insight into both Rajaratnam, who Rajat Gupta is accused of leaking Goldman and other secrets to, and also into Gupta himself. He met Gupta around 99, 2000. He rented a summer house from Gupta in Connecticut. And then Gupta...
And they were all investors together, right?
Yes, in 2005, he introduces Trehan, who's an investor here at Broad Street Group in New York, to Rajaratnam in 2004. And then the next year they start Voyager Capital Partners together, which is basically an investment fund, and it's leveraged 400. They put in 50, and it's leveraged $400 million. But then conflicts start to happen. Rajaratnam and Trehan kind of have conflicts over management fees and control, and Trehan pulls out. Gupta stays in, and then, with Rajaratnam, and then later has his own falling out with Rajaratnam around the time defense lawyers say when he's accused of leaking him inside information.
And that's the timing of this fallout is the real key here, right? That's what the defense is hoping Trehan can provide.
Right, because a bunch, but not all of the tips that Gupta is accused of giving Rajaratnam happened after the defense say that this fallout occurred. So their strategy, part of their strategy, is to say, well, he wouldn't have leaked him inside information because he was so mad at him because he lost $10 million in this Voyager fund. One thing we reported today is that Gupta found out after the fund went to zero, after Lehman Brothers collapsed, that Rajaratnam had pulled some of his money out earlier, and also he saw the size of the management fees Rajaratnam was taking, and he was basically angry that he felt Rajaratnam contributed to him losing his $10 million. So that's the defense's argument. The government will say, no, actually that occurred later, part of it, and also they'll say that he wanted maybe to get his money back, or he still wanted to do business with him, so he leaked him the information anyway.
Okay, and we've seen over the course of the last week there have been additional Goldman insiders who have been implicated in this scandal. Is there enough muddying of the waters to kind of raise doubts about whether you can draw a bright line between this kind of corruption?
Well, that's definitely another thing the defense is going to try. There are now 4, including Gupta, who either accused or being investigated at Goldman for inside leaks, and they'll say, number one, some of them actually had contact with Rajaratnam, so the defense will say, well, these people could have leaked the information that Gupta's accused of leaking. And secondly, they may say, well, there's so many people at Goldman who are leaking information based on what we know that God knows where the information could have come from.
Yeah, once again, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Let me ask you this. It seems like the prosecution has a witness that they could call on who's kind of a captive audience right now, right? I mean, what are the odds that they can go to Rajaratnam and say, because he could provide some color on this also, I would imagine, right?
Well, I mean,
is he talking?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure that I believe they did try to maybe get a deal with him at some point, or at least broach the subject. He's appealing, so he's probably not going to jeopardize his appeal unless they're going to give him a free pass, which I don't think is going to happen. So I think it's unlikely we'll see, although it certainly would be great theater if he were to testify.
Sure would.
Well, it sounds like good theater all the way around.
Yeah, really. We have to leave it there. Michael, thank you very much. It's a good story. It's going to be on the homepage, folks. You want to check that one out.